Can you speak on a rapper's name?
Nah, I ain't gonna do it like that.
Right.
But I ain't gonna do it like that. But the power will make you believe something that you're not and that you don't want to be. I mean, that you believe you are until shit hit the fan. When that shit hit the fan and you not built for that, you have a hard time.
Yeah. I would say, is it power or is it because it might be considered power, but when you're pushed to the forefront of a clique of people, it's almost like a war. Like if you're the front line, they expect you to jump first, even though it's really not in you. They expect you to be like, yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, but the power will do the money, the power and respect. You understand what I'm saying? Man, you ever seen a nigga who finally get some power, he left his baby mamas?
So
you know what I'm saying? You start doing shit that you don't never do because you ain't never had that power. Charleston White, he got the power in destroying himself. Charleston was an activist. Charleston was this. That power made Charleston sit there in front of that camera and say, fuck that baby. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm a witness of it. I love my mama to death and my family to death, and that power and that money made me cuss out my mama before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I understand it's like you unstoppable. Then you go in your bank account, you got $1 million, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. You can go fuck any bitch you want to fuck. Nigga, bitch, give you some little money.
Can't nobody tell you nothing.
Nobody can tell you shit. You wake up anytime you want. You can get up, jump in as many cars you want. That power will make you think you untouchable. You could be the weeniest nigga with some power. Send them. 20,000 right here, send them.
So, and let's walk through this because, Roy Lee did come on our platform and I'm not gonna lie to you, he did interviews that we never even put out about that because it stopped becoming unfunny. And then Roy Lee was kind of upset because he, the situation in the club, he just really wanted his lick back. He wanted a fight that never happened. People are saying that Mo3 was Roy Lee's best friend. And can you clear up, because I think you had a closer relationship with Roy Lee than 3 at first.
Nah, the whole time.
The whole time.
I brought them together.
Right.
I had a close relationship with Roy Lee. I talked to Roy Lee every day. We talked on the phone every morning, all day long. I watched him grow as a person. I asked 3 one time, and we were riding back from Austin, and I said, "Do you feel like you got Roy Lee killed? Do you feel like that's on your hands?" They were like, "Nah." I know it was though. Roy Lee was taking up for 3. He was the only voice to take up for him, the voice that meant something to take up for him. So, that what hurt me the most is Roy Lee was an innocent person who he died for nothing over a fight. Like, from all his kids over there, and they celebrating, talking about Mo3. Mo3 is my nigga. But I got to think about Roy Lee. I got to think about Bubba. Bubba was 18, 19 years old in between this whole war. The city let him do it. Man, it's the 97.9, K104, all the DJs, the promoters. Like, if I can get on the phone with Yellow right there and I'm gonna say, this nigga sit there and told me this and told this about you and went over there, or when you was at that club, DG's, somebody's son was calling around saying he was up here. You remember you left? You remember this? You remember that? These people was calling, telling me this and that, telling us this and that, calling Mo3. They said this, they said this. It's them city ass, it's the city ass. There ain't nobody stopped in between and said, nah. Everybody in power let that little girl get killed with Lil Running. Because they never stopped in between and said, put their life on the line to stop the shit.
Yeah, no, and again, I think this is my first time even saying this, but so I recorded a video on 97.9 where Jay Cruz and what's her name, Vita Loca was talking about it. Like, they know all Mo3 songs, but I just recorded it. And I think 3 used it, or I don't know if it's your decision to use that clip I recorded on 221 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Where 3's waking up. and you have this radio station talking about how there's this war, and Be the Local's like, I don't want to see no one get killed. And I'm like, they have the power and the money, the resources to intervene and say, no, let's make sure something happens to where we can get it. I know people say it's too far gone, but with enough money, you know, or enough resource, enough power, enough influence, something could have happened. Do you feel the city had more of an obligation to step in when there's a natural personal beef, let's just say?
Man, they ain't tried to. Nice up and down. They did some goofy shit yesterday and posted Yella went to jail for murder. Y'all was playing all the songs he was dissing them on. Y'all influenced it. Y'all was playing all his diss records and said y'all wasn't playing none of them 3 songs. Y'all did it. Y'all got bloods on y'all hands too. Nigga, even after Mo3 died, I'm still telling them, man, y'all gonna still and keep on playing. They still, whatever he got, they playing it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I bet D-Young won't come out with that song. Don't switch up now. That's y'all nigga. Stay right there. Don't switch up now. That's y'all nigga. Baby, keep doing what you was doing. Put them in a get home safe shirt. Come on. That's y'all nigga. Don't stop it now. Don't detach yourselves. Stay over there.
Now, let's speak on it because you said you really believed it was over some jealous baby daddy stuff. And mind you, and I let them speak for themselves, I thought it was the same thing. I never thought it was anything bigger than a jealous baby daddy. When you wake up and you saw the news come down, mind you, this is almost 5 years ago now. That means, of course, and we'll speak on that, means something happened for them to make this move. What was your surprise level to see what it is? Did you believe it at first when the news came in? And how did you hear about it? What site did you see it?
So Player.
Did someone call you? Okay,
So Player, the reason why it hit the internet.
Yeah, okay, shout out to Player.
So Player knew 20 minutes, and I was on the phone with him. He said, bro, I just got some news. I said, what? He said, I'm not going to tell you because I want to be the first. And I said, what? He said, Yella just went to jail for murder. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. He's like, I think it's for Bubba. And then I read it like, damn, after come on. So I started calling around, and then I stopped. I said, Lo Deezy probably doing this shit. So he went in there for tickets and tried to make me look crazy. I'm up here calling all these people. So I went back and called all 40 people, said, nah, it's for tickets. And then they sent me the paperwork like, damn, this nigga there. You man. But, you know, I always thought it wasn't for a jealous baby daddy, but I know how insecure he was. So I know how insecure they are about being a gangster. Like, people want to glorify this shit. So I kept saying it's a jealous baby daddy because I wanted somebody to come out and say, and I started getting phone calls like, Oak Cliff niggas were calling around saying, man, tell Rainwater, shut this bitch ass up. You know it's a bag. Like, they was calling, trying to explain they was gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept on doing. You know how in school you see a nigga like, man, you ain't shit. I bet you won't do this, bet you won't do that. And then you watch them crash out. I was just wanting somebody to speak up and crash out. And you know, at the beginning, Yella got blamed Freddie.
Why you say that?
You see the look on his face when he asked him, you want to go look at some gangster, you want to hear some gangster music? And he played that diss song, and then Freddie kept on with them diss songs. He kept on, and Yella probably look over there like, man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
We got to play it all back in our head how now, with this coming out, how everything happened from the moment it happened up until technically now. You got to look at mannerisms. You got to look at, you got to look at everything.
Now, they was happy at first. I would be happy too. Man,
there was a,
you gotta get this. You got this big gorilla on y'all back. He made it hard for niggas to move. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, like, man, 3. Hell,
when people say 3 wasn't really sliding, what do you say to that?
Man, that nigga 3 was 3. I don't know. Yeah, 3 was a fool. That nigga was a monster. He'd get on them tracks and just slide. He'd get on them tracks and just slide on that track. Yeah, well, that nigga, they'll rap his ass off.